Hello there, welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. For people watching the playlist, this must feel like no time has changed at all, but it has been years since I played, and the fact you can see my face now kind of proves that. I may have to move the camera around to places where it needs to go, or remove it entirely if the game has no place for it to be. What I'm doing is Torna, because I never actually did it. I bought it when I bought the game, but I never actually did it. So I want to do it now. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Let's check the options out real quick. I would like invert up and down of the camera to be on, please. If I can. Oh, with the D-pad. Okay. That's fine. Sound settings, everything should be the same as it was before. Display settings should be fine as well. Game settings should be normal is fine, auto battle's off, everything's off. Enemy aggression is fine. Okay. Cool. Let us begin on normal difficulty. I know it's not that long. Probably a few, like 10, 15 hours or something. Right. Let's go. Maybe less than that, I don't know. I also know it's not as side quest and content rich as the main game, which is good. And now I will be quiet.
The year was 3564. The 107th Indoline Praetor, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country of Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of Allrest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Malos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Laura nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist.
There's no end to it.
And it's not just the Vulcan Ferris. Even the Belufer's caught up in it.
Laura, can you smell it?
It stinks like...
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
Guess we're going to start with a fight straight away. Alright. I'm going to turn my webcam off because it wasn't in the original series and I like to keep these things in preference to what they were before. So, there we go. But yeah, I have a webcam now. People suggested it was probably a good idea, so yeah. Approach an enemy and press R to target them. With an enemy target, press A to draw weapon. This is actually why I'm glad it does tutorialise me again, because it has been years. Press A to draw weapons. Character with their weapon draw an auto attack. That's fine.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, Stay close.
With every auto attack hit, your art gauges will fill up slightly. This is called Arts Recharges. The art gauge full plus the corresponding mode to use the art. Yes. Understood. I remember that much. So, like, Jin is my blade, kind of. A team is composed of a driver and their blades. The level, XP, HP, strength, ether, agility, dexterity, and look stats are all common to members of a team. Yeah.
I feel
If you use an art, the precise moment auto attack connects, you can cancel into the art without winding down from the attack. It's called action cancelling. You can cancel arts into specials too, and by unlocking certain nodes and affinity charts, it's possible to cancel arts into other arts. A successful cancel will charge the special gauge more than usual, so it's worth learning this tricky technique if you want to maximise efficiency. So yeah, I remember about that. You got to, as soon as you hit something. So basically, well, I'm going to do the roundhouse kick because that makes sense to me. Can't really dodge though, not easily anyway. And then the more moves you use, the one on the right fills up, and that's your special attack. Bye. Give me the coins. In battle, a team is split between vanguard and rearguard positions. Captain the vanguard is the attacker, or the rearguard plays support. You as the player directly control the vanguard. The rearguard will attack and provide buffs automatically, and you can press the D-pad to shift it, right? Maybe not yet. When you receive an attack, the damage you took will be displayed as a red bar, indicating recoverable HP. The damage is healed by using a vanguard switch. The recoverable HP will drain over time. Performing vanguard switches whenever you can and keeping your HP high is key to victory. When an HP team reaches 0, you'll be incapacitated. If you can't continue to fight, you'll be returned to the last landmark you passed without any further penalties. So now Jin's coming. I can help. Once the rearguard gauge fills up in battle, you can press up or down to perform a move called a vanguard switch. When you trigger a vanguard switch, the rearguard will move up to trade places. While switching their attack art after the switch, the new guard's art gauge will be full, ready to be used immediately. So after a vanguard switch, or using one is a good way to press the attack. I think you can switch like that too, and then you also get a benefit by doing an auto attack in that way. The wolf will not last long. So it's a different kind of battle system compared to Xenoblade 2 regular. It's not massively different, but it's a little bit different. Bye bye. Uh oh. They heal. Oh, I guess she can heal me. Special is a move that uses cooperation between the team members to great effect. Using arts in turn charges the special gauge. This is called special recharge. When this gauge is full, you can press A to use a special. Okay. Now, one thing that might be different, and I can't really control for it, is audio balance, because I don't remember what balance I set years ago. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. About pressing B like a quick time event. Yes. So, there might be a little bit sound balanced differently, but hopefully not massively differently. I'll back attack up. I'm an idiot. Should be facing behind him. Yeah, positional things do matter. I've played a lot of Xenoblade 1 again recently, and that system is completely different to this one, so... Damn it. There is also Xenoblade 3, which I do own. You can charge the special gauge up beyond level 1 all the way up to 4, whereas level 1 has the Vanguard attack alone, level 2, 3 and 4 are a real team effort. The first is a free special gauge top up, so you can try using a level 4 special on Laura and Jin's flawless coordination. When using a special, a button challenge will pop up on the screen. Press the right button at the right time as instructed, and the move's effects will be magnified.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Excellent, son.
Bye bye. Got him. Okay.
Laura.
I would say Jin is clearly the more powerful of the two.
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
I see.
But I also know nothing about the game's story at all, so... The feature that the arrow is pointing to right now is the compass. The markers on it show where Laura and her friends should go next. The number above each marker gives the distance to the objective. Also, if the objective is located above or below you, you'll see an arrow pointing up or down. Now the arrows point to the environmental info. This gives you the name of the current area, as well as the weather and the time. The minimap gives you an idea of what's around you. Pressing left stick in lets you change its zoom and size, and the mark in the centre shows your position and facing. Lastly, your current objective window. This explains what Laura and co should be doing right now. Now, an important piece of advice. Do you see that notification that just said new tips have been added? In this game, you can check previous tutorials from the menu. The notification just now is to tell you the new options have been added to the menu. If you run into something that you're unsure of or playing, go to main menu system tips to see if it's been explained there. I do not guarantee that I will be very good at this. I guess I like this map like this. So, usually I like keeping character facing north and the map rotating around me, but I guess this is okay as well. Gotta remember the... Oh yeah, just use the right stick. I can press the right stick in to snap to where I'm going as well, which is useful. Okay, so I want to get into lots of fights. The Sadio Woodland, where you are right now, is a special kind of area known as a landmark. Alrest features 3 kinds of areas: locations, landmarks, and secret areas. You can instantly travel to any previously discovered landmark or secret area from the skip travel menu found in the main menu. As an RPG, I can't remember, I think all my episodes used to be an hour long as well back then, so I will do the same for this too. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I don't know if I have a level. We've got to check. Yeah, I have a level. Only needed that 39 experience. But our XP is our team, which is interesting. Okay.
These guys should be
Kill
no
them.
problem.
They'll live to regret this.
I like this battle theme. It's good. I found I'm level 2 already.
This is less than tenable.
Turn that crap. Cut the thorns.
Catch.
Interesting. But what you should do,
It bounced.
whenever you can, is switch.
Let's switch.
Because
Try this on the sides.
switching
Chill stroke.
means that you get more chance to do different attacks.
I'm not done here.
Back into the fray.
I feel you.
You read my mind. Cut the
Don't
thorns.
overdo it.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Excellent.
Is it
Ow.
all over?
Okay, so clearly, at the minute, I'm not that strong.
We can take them on a bit later.
But it doesn't matter,
Avenge ourselves next time.
because
Follow my lead.
if I just level up enough, eventually I will. I might need to get better equipment too. If this might not be like a regular RPG, usually I'd just like grind for a bit at the start. So I might not be intending to grind at the minute.
I feel you.
Yeah, we got this.
I just want to get a little bit stronger. I'm nearly there. I remember at least in this game, levels do matter a lot. Like the level difference between you and your enemies makes a massive difference compared to how you actually damage them or not. Like if you're 2 levels above something, they will almost certainly just instantly die. But, oh, I got Snow Blast. So now I've got a second move. Second move means I can do much more damage and things. It's pretty useful. My main complaint about Rearguard Article Skygrave as well.
Follow my lead.
I've got a hungry snake so I can get a potion. Now I can fight. Now I can fight. I wish to fight.
Not working.
So I'm a higher level than them now, which will make a difference to the amount of damage and stuff they do to me. Keep bouncing.
Yeah, we got this.
Now I can break. If I had a topple move, I also get an HP potion so I can heal with it.
Yeah, we got this.
Let's switch.
So I want side attack first. I think I did it at the side. I can't remember whether you do it when you actually start the attack or whether you hit them with your actual attack that matters. I can't remember.
Yes, this should do nicely.
Take this!
Exemplary blow.
Back into the fray!
Rest in peace. Catch. Our bond makes my power
Bonk.
boundless.
Bye bye.
I'd rather have to deal with all these encounters.
Let's hurry on ahead.
So rearguard arts, yes, I remember now. They are... So when you're in the back, you have your own skills too, but we can't see what they are because we're not in the back. So that makes sense. So now I'm level 4. Already, I have some weapon points, I imagine. I have 322. I can make things better. I can get my rearguard things better. I have affinity chart to do different things. So I've got skill points. I can increase agility by 20. I can allow the use of the art assigned at X at the start of battle. Which is all regular stuff. For both people, I'm going to want to get... I forget if you can do... No, you can't skip to Jin right now, but I can skip to Jin if I do... There's a way to skip characters without having to go through all the lists, but I can't remember what it is. I can modify Jin's weapon. He's already got... Like I said, that's why he was stronger, because he actually has all these things. Power to endure hardships lets you excel in mind-numbing tasks too. Collect stuff. 10. Defeat an Arlo Kabiba in the secluded boneway in Torna. Okay. So yeah, he counts as a blade in this scenario. And if I swap them around to do a Vanguard switch, then Jin becomes the one. Yeah, but he still counts as a blade. Okay, I see. So she is my Vex. She's my actual character for this scenario. Okay, understandable. So I might as well keep it like this then. And then all I need to do is spend points as and when I need to. So I want to wait until I have 200 to get strength up. And I've got to do arbitrary things. I say arbitrary, not that arbitrary, but relatively arbitrary things to get the blades to level up.
These guys should be
Come then, buddy.
Laura's safety is my charge.
So now I'm stronger. I should be like easily killing them. I'm 2 levels higher, which will impact the amount of damage they can do to me.
I feel you.
Meaning that I'm not doing that much, like taking that much heat. Okay, so that is not a time to do it. The backhand is not the time. It's after the kick that you want to do it.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
But yeah, this is how I play RPGs. I tend to level up or kill everything in my
I
path,
think we've been spotted.
no matter what it is. Obviously, unless it's like a massively overpowered thing, I'm never going to beat. But yeah, that's when you do it. After the second backhand, I see.
You read my mind. Break!
Ooh.
With you there.
HP potions aren't as good as ether arts, but they are magic, like free. You don't have to. It doesn't take a long recharge time. And they heal for an understood amount of HP. It's like 10% health or something, an HP potion. So the downside to a HP potion compared to a spell is that they tend to be weaker.
Time for one last push. Am I good? Or am I good? You're
Right,
lifesaver.
here we go. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Go on then, Jin.
Try this on for size. Take this.
Bye bye. I'm getting like equipment and stuff too. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. This is not anything new. Characters. I can probably give you equipment. Pouch set up. Yeah, I haven't got any items to give you. Accessories I can equip you though. I can give you the rigid vest to give you way more health. And give you the attack stone to get more attack damage. And then the weapon itself. I don't know if I can give Jin accessories. No, but I can give him Orc's Cause. Increase accuracy. Why not just give him these for now, because that's all I've got. Yeah. No problem. Okay. We'll find better equipment and stuff, but for now it's not a big deal. I want to collect random bits of items, which should be blue dots on the ground. If I remember right, that might just be Xenoblade 1 though.
Follow my lead.
I mean, I played Xenoblade 1 when it came out on the Wii. Then I played it again when it came out on the Switch. The definitive edition. They got their money's worth out of Xenoblade 1. They released it like 3 different times. Right. But now I've got a lot of health, so basically I'm fine now. Because I can just tank for a bit. And I want to just upgrade them as much as I can. Yeah, so I can't chain moves to other moves yet, but I will be able to soon enough. Star Slash. Star Slash. That's probably my bottom move. Yeah. You do learn other moves too, and you might have to swap between them in case you actually want to use them, but for now we've only got 3, so it's fine. Hello, mate. But yeah, I have to fight everything I see, I can't help it. And unlike other JRPGs, I can't really edit them out. I mean, I could, but I don't really need to. I'd have to re-look at how I did it originally, but I don't think I cut anything out on the original, really, apart from like travelling to different places and stuff. If I thought it was unnecessary. Something else is fighting me. Oh, the wing. Oh, I got a legendary. Legendary! That's probably what made the bird attack me to begin with. Bye.
I'd rather we didn't have to deal with all these encounters.
Let's hurry on ahead.
No. We have to fight everything. Do you not understand what I'm telling you? We must fight all the things. Because how will I make the small numbers the big numbers if I don't do that? Okay, so. Let's see. Obviously in cutscenes I'd be quiet. Zip!
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor. These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us? You don't have to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
You have acquired small boy.
And your family? Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Hmm?
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Laura. And he's...
I don't have a family. I was sold to this village from Estem. So I'm all alone.
I see. Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
You don't beat around the bush, do you? He's gonna be a handful, this one. Though really, I was just the same once. Very well. Friends first then, not family. How's that sound?
Laura,
What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
Meanwhile, on the Sky Dragon.
What was that you said, Baldric?
The Sean capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Praetor Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently elevated to Quester? People wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade. With such extraordinary power, is it really wise to,
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indal. The architect will surely be pleased.
Eminence, do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame. I have spoken. Thank you for your report, Magister Baldric. You may return to your duties.
Goddamn super church and their evil ways. This looks like a good spot to set up camp. Yeah, I'll start preparing the food. Oh wow, you're a star, Jin. What do you reckon you'll make? Let's see now. I should be able to get my hands on a few choice ingredients around here. If we can find some Torna and trout, deviled onions and sour avocados, I could stew them together. You like trout, Stralu, right? It's absolutely divine. You'll join us for a bite to eat, won't you, Mikhail? I guess. Perfect, then let's set to work and hunt for those ingredients. All three of those things should be easy to come by around here. No need to travel off the beaten path. But where the beaten path is where the enemies shall be, and that is where I shall go. Yeah, we've changed because we have Jin's super mask now. What you're looking at right now is a collection point. Check here to uncover collectible items. You can find collection points all over Old-West, and each area will have its own selection of items to discover. Also, there are some collection points where you can use Blade's field skills to find special collectible items that you otherwise couldn't get. The collectibles that you find are sure to come in handy during your adventure, so if you come across a collection point, be sure to check it out.
This is becoming addictive.
I mean, I will always look. That's what I was looking for before. Yeah, now I can actually go back and go get everything. I need to collect 10 things to unlock Jin's thingy bobby walla, so let's get the ingredients and then get cooking. Oh, they're gonna make me do. They're not gonna make me stick around. They're not gonna make me leave or let me leave. I must fight everything. It's in my DNA to fight. My JRPG DNA. I wish to kill and murderize and destroy.
I'd rather we didn't have to deal with all these encounters.
May the next
You're really not gonna let me.
Far.
You're really not gonna let me leave. Okay, we'll go for a swim then.
This is becoming addictive.
Ding ding ding. Okay, then.
Aren't we intrepid?
Does Jin have to be the one to collect them? Perhaps he do. Collect stuff. Just collect stuff. What counts as stuff in this context? Is it the excess things I didn't need to get? Like... You're not going to let me go this far either, are you? I know you are.
There's something here.
The impressive tree. I would like to. Okay, I can go backwards. That's good. That'll do then.
There's something here.
Ding, 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 ding. So I should be unlocking stuff for Jin as I go along.
There's something here.
Collection is a big part of the game because often you will need to use collected bits and pieces.
Can we use this?
To get things that we otherwise might struggle to get. What's this? An indigo slate piece. It's a key item for a quest that will happen later, probably. Oh, maybe collect stuff means activate 10 different collection points, not just get bits and pieces. But yeah, basically I've unlocked collection now, which I didn't have before, so now I can go back and collect everything. It's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
There's
I have to go back and collect stuff. Bing bong, bing bong. There we go. Yeah, so I've got Affinity 1 now. So if I go check out Jean, he'll have this.
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
To unlock the next bit, I must increase trust. Which just means fight together, do trust missions, all that sort of stuff. Yes. Enhance hearts, I should be able to enhance your stuff now. I intend to keep you here. Thin ice topples. Ah. So the damage ratio is how much damage you do. The recharge rate is how long it takes to come back again. 50% chance to null defense. Yeah, I'm a bit weird with this sort of stuff. I don't like spending it until I can upgrade everything, which is so stupid because you really want to be doing it for everything. Not just like, oh, but I don't want to. I'm going to increase my AoE attack. I'm also going to use SP to increase my strength when I can. I can't yet, but I will soon.
Take the initiative.
Kill them.
Someone's here.
I want to do an AoE attack. As you get further in the game, you end up doing like basic encounters less. Because you just don't need to do them as much. But you know. You want to do the moves while you can at the minute, but soon we won't be fighting that many people.
I can still improve. I have to.
Right, so
Spoiling for a fight.
some enemies have different aggro conditions. So some enemies will fight you even if it's against their best interests, because they're the kind of enemies that need to fight. Some enemies will actively avoid you if you're like too powerful for them. But most enemies will only attack you if you attack them. But there are some who are very aggro and will get quite upset with you. Right, let's do some more digging.
These guys should be no problem.
This guy are sick.
Your safety is my charge.
Yes, okay. Right.
Not working.
So now I see my basic attacks doing 20 and 65. I'm just more powerful than you could ever imagine.
My senses are heightened.
Spinning wheel.
See, now I can do that and topple them. A toppled enemy has no like defenses against things, so you can do more damage to them in general. And the bar between us shows our affinity. The more affinity you have between the two people, the faster things come like recharge and stuff.
This is becoming addictive.
I think it might just be better attack as well, but I don't remember. It might just be getting skills faster. I could look it up probably.
Becoming addictive.
So Jin having mineralogy means that I get more resources. There's a chance, anyway. At level 3, the chance goes up even more.
Spoiling for a fight.
Alright, mate.
Happy to oblige.
You sure about this, wolves? I wouldn't. You also know the XP we're getting per fight goes down a lot.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
Catch.
We're not getting a huge amount of XP for each one. I have aggro down, but also it seems a bit silly to have aggro down because I don't have a lot of ways of like who they're gonna hit. There's only one other person to hit.
You can keep up, Laura.
Sometimes you get a big potion. The big potion's better. But yeah. So basically now, my sort of cut-off point is about 4 levels.
These guys should be no problem.
when I get about 4 levels ahead, I tend to stop fighting things. So the level 2 guys, unless they fight me, I'm not going to fight them. But the level 4, 3, 5 or whatever, I would fight. But if they attack me, I'm not just going to let it go. Because I can't have them thinking that they've won, honestly. I have to show dominion over them, otherwise it doesn't count. Right, door's gone. I assume I will win, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, well, I'm not at the checkpoint, so I assume I won. Yes, I needed to get a package. It happens sometimes. The impressive tree. Bing bong bing. See, all blades tends to be 2 or 3 field skills that make them better at something. So Jin has mineralogy. He'll probably have something else, maybe to do with tech or something of that ilk. We can have a look. He also likes stones, clearly. Okay, right, so that's that done. Now let's have a look at what we unlocked with level 2 of Jin. Jin level 2.
I feel my power surging.
So, use patch items from the meat category. Use Jin's crafting skill to do that. We need to attack from behind. We need to finish enemies 10 times, which is easy enough to do. We need to do some unknown condition that we don't know. That just means we probably haven't unlocked the ability to do it yet. And use Hail Strike 10 times. So, to upgrade Jin now, all I've got to do is use Jin a bunch of times. So to that end, I'm going to... one away, okay. It's every time I fight from now on I'm going to use Jin. Except for this time here. I need to fight one more time to get the 200 to get the strength up by 20. But otherwise...
This is becoming addictive.
I do like... I mean, she says that. I do like rummaging around for shite.
No problem.
I won't enjoy this.
Now, unlike some moves, no matter what the party do, it counts. But some moves, you have to do it as a certain person. So, for example, probably hitting backwards with Jin, I have to do it with him. I actually didn't break before I didn't let the move finish before I did it. He might have resisted it too. I don't know about that. Okay. So that should be 200 now. Yeah. So if I get strength up 20.
This is how I'll protect you all.
Next one I need another skill to unlock. So that would be probably increasing the reflexes to get things to link. Yeah, let's use an art after cancelling an art. Yeah, that sort of stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, what was I going to do? I was going to give you more... I hope that I have a better rigid vest. Yeah, so increase HP by 300. Usually, I think there are 2 different kinds. You can get one that's for the flat amount of health and one for a percentage of health. An early game, the flat amounts are better, but obviously late game, the percentages are way better.
I won't enjoy this.
What happened to leaving the wolves alone, Joey? I know, shut up. He was in my path, therefore he was in my way. Oh yeah, now that this is done, I should really start every fight with Jin. So I need to do that. I need to remember to fight with Jin all the time. And then everything that happens for Jin will just happen over time anyway. There we go. Alright, we're going to play as Jin now. For a while, I need to get some skills up for him. I've let myself, as with most things, these games are absolutely gigantic. So I don't promise that I'll do absolutely everything. But I will try and do all the quests that I know of, and all the things that I see. So if I get a quest, I will try and complete it. But I won't try and get every single item and every single weapon and every single skill and all that stuff outside of the core ones, which is like the blade abilities and things. I did it in Xenoblade 2 for every blade, so I'll do it here for every character I end up getting. Yeah, I've been fighting so long it's actually turned day. Mikhail's dead. He's long since died from starvation. I'm gonna get arrested for reckless endangerment.
Yes, this should be Snow Blast. Star Slash.
I don't think doing a back attack means I have to do the attack that does from the back. I think any art from the back will count.
What memories will today bring?
Plenty to be getting on with. Let's
Okay,
roll.
right.
Here we
Let's
go.
do this.
Here we go.
I always
again.
forget to do that. You have to press like the hone in button without anyone there. Right, we've got our ingredients. Fire's nice and toasty. I think we're all set for the night. Jim, would you mind making a start on the cooking? No, I'll get right on it. The blade's doing the cooking. Got a problem with that? Better Jin than me. If I were in charge, I'd probably end up losing a limb peeling the veggies. It's not all one-sided though. Laura has her own talents like making charms. That I could never do. Right, make up for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Blade or driver, no one has the to shoulder all the burden. Where's Jin's core then? Huh. Okay, I'm going to make a start on the Trout's Jolly. It won't take long. Let's speak with our allies. So we have a campfire mechanic too, we can chat. Laura, about that battle earlier. I know, right? We were phenomenal. You're trying to do too much. Oh, what? I thought you were just going to praise me. I'm only trying to draw out your full power, Jin. You know that. That's fine, and I appreciate it. What I'm saying is, please don't put yourself at risk, Laura. We've been together a long time, haven't we, Jin? Ever since I touched your core crystal as a little girl and became bonded forever as driver and blade. Yeah. It's a bond closer than blood, I think. It's part of the reason why I want to help you too, see you grow and be there for you. That's beautiful, Laura, but you're a driver and I'm a blade. Blades protect their drivers in a fight. It's a natural order of things. Especially since we don't need to worry about being wounded as long as the core crystal stays intact. While I, on the other hand, am just a human. When a driver dies, their blades return to their cores. That's why you want me to be more careful, right? Exactly. Right, I get it. But it's not like I want to make you anxious in the middle of a fight. Okay, I promise not to overdo it, and if things start looking bad, I'll be sure to switch out for you. That'd be great, thanks. I'm counting on you then. You know I'd never let you down. We could chat again. Hey Jin, can you take care of the cooking? Sure. I think I can contrive a decent enough strata out of the stuff we gathered. Awesome, I could really do with a proper meal right about now. Shouldn't be too long. Right, Kreft. We can make charms and we can make cooking.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Hans! Right, so we have some things we need to make lots of good gear and shite. But these are usually items and things. I'm not that bothered about items. I can do a lot of cooking. You can use items to make your life easier, but really, until I find like extremely good ones, I'm not going to worry too much about it.
It's ready.
I made the trout chalu.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food. then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
Usually I only do cooking and things if it's required to make the blades better. If you force me, I guess I'll do it. But mostly I don't bother. That really hit the spot. You know, I really can't think of anything better than waking up Jin's cooking. Scrumptious. You scarf that down quick. 1 second. Make her relax, he's not going to bite you. Don't let the whole moody thing fool you, he's generally concerned about you. Moody thing? Look, if there's anything you need, just tell us, alright? No, I'm fine, really. Okay, I hear you. Listen, I know Jin can seem a little scary, but he's really very gentle. You'll get used to him. I just need to clean up here, then we can move out. Probably can't be far now, can it? Where we're meeting up with Hayes? That's right, there's still a way to go, but if we keep to the road it won't take long. Certain places out in the world allow you to make a camp. The 3 things you can do at a campsite are resting, crafting and chatting. Rest, use bonus XP to level teams up. Craft, use collectibles to make items. Chat, speak with allies for advice on how to proceed. As you can see, camps are places for preparation of the growth. When entering new areas, worth scouting out the next campsite first. Crafting is one of the actions available when camping. It expends collectibles to create pouch items as well as valuable unique items with particular properties. As your adventure progresses, you can obtain more recipes to expand your crafting repertoire, for example by completing quests or raiding treasure troves. Pouch items can be set to inside a driver's pouch to empower that driver's team for a fixed duration. You can always create more by crafting them at campsites, use them as much as you can, for instance when preparing for a difficult battle ahead. Okay.
Take the initiative.
Lay the smack down, Jin.
I preferred raw, honestly.
Take this! You're doing well.
So I think that the symbols mean I did the right thing because I was at the back when I pressed the move. So I think it counts.
There's something here.
Fish. Right, now I can continue on through the chest, which I couldn't do before.
We've been found.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, you will die, and you will perish, and you will be murdered. Is that a doggo? It might be a doggo. Right. See, that one doesn't count, I don't think. I didn't do it right. But that one did. I can't remember what pierce means in this context. I guess against an armored enemy it would do damage, like more damage against them.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
But these guys aren't too strong. You also heal very quickly outside of fights. I say very. You heal quickly.
You're doing well.
Yes, this should do nicely.
Quickly enough, regardless.
Snow blast. Star slash.
You're doing well.
Ha! I concur.
So if you can't look at my HP, it just goes. Ah, it looks like you found a treasure trove. You discover troves of many shapes and sizes as you journey across Alvest. Some of them might be locked, so you won't be able to get to the goods unless your blades have the right field skills, but it's always good to check first.
I'll investigate.
Ah.
Here we go.
Arlo
Here we go
Capybara.
again.
Isn't he one of the guys I have to kill?
Chill stroke.
You're doing well.
Snow blast. Star
I
slash.
think.
We're doing well.
Yes, this should do nicely. Chill stroke.
Best of
He
luck.
turned his back to me, that's silly.
Snow blast.
Full resonance. So what did I get for doing that?
Let's use it wisely.
Deal 70% more and take 15% less at max affinity. I pulled off 15 back attacks. Yeah. I've got to use Hail Strike, which is the level 1 move, I believe. Pieces damaged out by switching, by finishing enemies. Yeah, I've got to kill 4 of these guys. And craft 5 things. For now, it's going to be craft a bunch of things, but for now we've got to craft 5 things. Okay. Well, right, mate.
Take the initiative.
You will be killed.
Ready for some more killer combos?
Goodbye, sir.
Poor joke. Poor joke. Chill stroke.
I did it too late. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
Snow blast. Poor joke.
this game does have the slight problem of everything having, in my opinion, slightly too much health. It doesn't matter, but it's just things are a little bit too strong.
Chill stroke.
Best of luck.
So it just takes a little bit long,
Confirmed.
I
or
wish
longer
the
than you'd
battle
like.
could have been avoided.
But that's war for you, I suppose.
Can we use this?
He's level 43, so maybe I don't want to fight him at the minute.
Ready for some more killer combos?
Try hard.
I don't know what the max level is.
Chill stroke.
I like the way this is going.
Snow blast.
Will I easily get to max level, or will I have to farm up if I wanted to do that? You should probably notice the bridgehead is out. It's an obstacle, but not insurmountable. Using a blade's field skill might provide a solution. Check out the other tree up ahead and the fitness Jin's field skill at work. Incidentally, if you'd like to know more about it, you can check Jin's field skills to go in the main menu, characters, blade set with info. The only place in the world of Alvesta where you need field skills to proceed. If an obstacle seems impassable at first, it's worth getting a bit closer to see if you can do something about it.
With all my might.
Yes, I've got swift sword play, so I can do that. And what in the actual game, it would use all the blades you had out at the minute that fulfilled the criteria to get the job done. So often you could go way overboard. It didn't make you succeed better, it just made you succeed at all. What I sometimes do is if I want to aggro them on purpose, you can just go and fight on purpose. This is just to save time. It makes the fight harder, obviously, because you actually have to fight them. But it does mean that
You're doing well.
it says AoE, but it's hardly an AoE. You'd have to be right next to them to actually work on that.
Don't be so reckless.
If I don't do it, no one will.
Bye. Chance migration. Yeah, so we're just going to do all these different things. And like I said, if I just play as Jin, a lot of these things will happen on their own.
I'll investigate.
A Fang chip. That is to make my weapon better. If I show you. I know all these things. So I've got the Fang chip, and it makes my attack better but block less. They use it with core ship, it's fine. For now it doesn't matter. I've got the Wildflower and Adachi. So it's just, I'm just a lot stronger. I can't block as much, but blocking, There's two ways to play the game, either super defensive or super offensive. I think a hybrid doesn't really work. You're just kind of worse at both. You should just pick one. And generally, although it's boring, being more defensive is actually better because you just absorb hits and don't die.
Yes, this should do nicely. Snow blast.
So that's good.
Star slash.
But what I've got is my attack. My auto attack is now higher,
Chill stroke.
which is pretty good. So I need to use my special abilities more, so I'm going to use Hail Strike much more.
But that's war for you, I suppose.
You'll get used to hearing them say the same things over and over again. Also, characters sometimes get stuck, but they just walk back to you, so it's not a big problem. Corkscrew Creeper.
This is an unfamiliar vista.
Nice one.
So you also get XP for uncovering places, which is pretty good actually.
Take
Hello,
the
mate.
initiative.
Here we go again.
I'm going to use my skills as soon as I can.
Chill stroke.
You're doing well.
Snow blast.
There's one. Okay, that's just to press B a bunch of times. Understood. Just have to use a bunch of hail strikes, so I'm just going to use them over and over again. If you try targeting all sorts of enemies, you'll occasionally encounter ones whose target icon looks different from that of normal enemies. These call those unique monsters. They're a little bit special. Unique monsters are much tougher than the regular kind, even the strongest drivers and others often have trouble with them. So if you take down a unique monster, you'll surely earn the respect of people all over Alvis. That said, they're not a challenge for the faint-hearted. You want to make sure you're prepared if you plan on surviving the powerful attacks they often wield. If you defeat a unique monster, a tombstone will remain at the site where it fell, in memory of its legendary life. Some say that if you press A at the tombstone, the monster will rise from its grave to claim its former glory. So you can refight them, basically, and do them in better time. It's also another good way of grinding, if that's what you want to do. The Caliber Scorpox. Now that could be too strong for me, but we're going to give it a good old go.
Here we go.
Ready for some more?
There's no penalty for death besides the lack of pride. Don't you fight me as well, bitch. Oh, he's fighting me as well. You hate to see it. I mean, he's strong, but... yeah, the potion is really my only way to properly heal at the minute. He's dead. Cool.
I'll protect you. It's my turn. Chill stroke. You may have turned
There we go. Bye bye.
I wish the battle
This'll
could have
soon
been
be
avoided.
over.
Now I'm level 8.
That's war for you, I suppose.
Can we use this?
I wish to fight the big boy. Soon. And I will do.
Here we go.
I'm going to clear out these guys and then call it a day. The first episode, because it's been nearly an hour already. Time flies in an RPG. It really does.
They keep coming.
Alright then, mate. Fight me. If you wish. I haven't heard the boss fight theme for this game yet.
Chill stroke.
I like the way this is going.
Yes, this should be like snow blast. Hail strike.
Astounding.
Star slash.
Take this!
Thank you. I see that, Laura.
I think it does more damage if you do that from behind as well,
Chill stroke.
Take this!
but we'll see. On the boss.
Leads to carelessness.
I will never be overconfident. I am extremely good boy who knows well the dangers of fucking about and finding out. So that's attack damage, but I just increase my raw strength, and that I think that does more for me because strength affects all of my moves, not just the ones that are auto attacks. I think. I could be chatting shit, but I believe that's what it does.
Chill stroke.
I'm just psyching myself up for this fight with this big lad. He might not even be that hard, but
Star slash.
I wanted to get the hail strike in. Okay. Oh, he's level 23. I ain't killing him. I'll have to come back.
Can we use this?
With the best will in the world, a level 23 guy is just going to one-tap me and then leave me lying there in a puddle of my own blood and vomit. So,
There's something here. We've been found.
the Selsh Ragul. Come on then, mate. The Feather Vein of Pain. Fight me if you want. Like I give a single solitary shit. Him flying is a bit of a problem. It does mean I can't really get in to do much damage to him. Often enemies that fly can just stay outside of your range too.
Star slash.
We're doing well.
Yes, this should do
Not
nicely.
working out.
See, that one was better because I did it from behind.
Best of luck.
Bye bye. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to fight the level 23 death machine then. I'm going to count my losses and save the game. So if I go to System, Save. There we go. Cool. You can change the time of day at will, which is pretty nice, actually. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time when we go and explore the rest of this zone and move towards the next objective eventually. See you then. Goodbye.